Welcome to the Incoherent podcast. Episode 18 of the Incoherent podcast. Joined with Zach and Hoover once again after a week of work and weekend of doing nothing. But what has been really exciting is the NFL playoffs have been really good. 2 games this weekend went to overtime and had us on the edge of our seats for our bets with the Rams and the Bears game right up until the last minute, and in the overtime anyway. So pretty good effort by the Bears, to be honest, especially that touchdown at the dire end of the game to level it up.
Big Hail Mary.
Yeah, after running backwards, taking his eyes off where everyone was and just turning around and sort of throwing it. It was unreal.
Mind you, he done it 3 weeks ago to win the game.
There's a lot of them that do that sort of stuff. It still amazes me every time they do it, even when they catch it with one hand falling backwards and shit. It's unreal.
No, what amazes me is they can do that, pull that off, and then throw a simple pass to an interception.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that too. I think the Bears got let down with both the interceptions they threw in the game because they were sort of on top for most of that game. Was it 3?
3 interceptions he threw. He threw
the
interception, which led to the Rams
to win it,
scoring in overtime. Yeah.
If he didn't throw that interception, they would have won that.
Oh, 100%. They were going down the field to win then.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they beat the Seahawks this week if they did go through, though?
Nah, Seahawks just showed what they're made of there on the weekend, I think.
They did dominate that game, eh?
Well, they dominated from the kickoff.
Yeah.
As you said.
I know I've been saying that I think the Rams are going to be in the Super Bowl. After the performance the other day, I think they're lacking a little bit, and they'd be very lucky to get past the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to be a little bit too professional and put the sword through them. The only other game I got to watch was the Pats and the Texans. Not a bad game. I got to watch the end of it, I think, and the Pats went through fairly easily in the end of it.
Told you.
Yeah. Oh, I still credit to the Texans, though. They went one further than they did last year. So, yeah. And I think the biggest drama is going to be the Broncos lost their starting quarterback for this week up against the Pats. And, I think the Pats have the upper hand while the Broncos are missing a quarterback. So
the quarterback that's filling in for the Broncos is that Jared. Oh, can't think of his last name. Jared. Yeah, but he was the fill-in for when Brady was at the Patriots.
Yeah. So, probably not a bad spot to be.
He's only had, I think, I was reading there earlier, I think he's only started 3 times this season or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. But, yeah.
Sometimes the backup quarterback comes in and does a good job. That's how Brady got his job as the quarterback. The Pats had the highest paid quarterback in the competition at the time, and he done his knee, and Brady went in and never gave that spot up ever again. So
well, Brady is the best quarterback now. Or was.
Yeah. Was, yeah. Yeah. So unlucky for the Bills. Went out in overtime. They were unlucky with it. But they've also sacked their coach now, so they're moving on looking for a new coach. There is a lot of teams looking for new coaches this season, or this off-season anyway. So the only one that's been filled is
much.
The Ravens' former coach is now the New York Giants coach, and one of the coaches that interviewed for the Ravens job is now an advisor or the offensive coach for the New York Giants as well. So. Yeah, New York Giants weren't fucking around with assigning anyone anyway. So, yeah. But that's last week. This week, New England, Denver, Rams, Seahawks. Who have you boys got? I'm on the. I reckon it'll be Pats, Seahawks.
I've been on the
Super
Pats
Bowl
all year.
2 weeks.
I've said since week 3 that the Pats will be playing Super Bowl this year. So
it's only because you support them.
I'm not going to jump off the bandwagon. But yeah.
I nearly jumped on the Bears bandwagon the other day.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, they were good to watch. If I didn't have a team, I'd probably be a Bears fan right now. But
Williams will learn from that too.
Oh yeah, no, they were a very good attacking team the other day, and even their defense wasn't that bad. Like, you know, it's not. They didn't lose by that much. They got to overtime, so you know, it's credit to them. I wouldn't have backed them from the start of the season to end up where they did.
What I couldn't understand was the fourth quarter. I can't remember who it was between. And there was like 2 minutes to go, and then that's it. They just called the game. Who was it against?
Was that for a personal foul or something?
No.
Or for unsportsmanlike conduct?
No.
There was one that was unsportsmanlike conduct because someone did something. I think that was one of the games that I was asleep, so I don't actually know much about it. But it might have just been simply the case of they had no timeouts and they had possession or something like that. So
no, that was it. There was 2 minutes to go, and they were all walking on the field. The two coaches met in the middle of the field with like 1:30 to go, just shook hands, and they called the game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It was one of the games. I can't remember which one it was.
Sometimes those scoreboards and stuff at the bottom of the screen on ESPN are not right.
Well, this, like the other team, they weren't winning. They couldn't win.
Yeah.
So I think they just called a game where they just
called it a draw. Come back next week.
Oh, I think the other coach just said, "Oh, look, we can't get it. That's it." Like, I think they needed a touchdown and then a field goal. Touchdown, convert, and a field goal to win with. Yeah, and they just said, no, they can't do
it. What I was surprised with that Bears game, though, do you just go for the 2-point attempt? Take the one. You take the one, you draw, which they did, go to overtime. You've got every chance of winning it that way.
I think that's just a strategy thing.
The thing is,
100% you can, but I'm thinking going for that 2-point attempt, then you're probably going to catch their defense off because they're going to be thinking they're going to come out, get the one, we're going overtime.
Yeah, you can definitely do it. I'd be surprised if some teams didn't try to do it, but when you look at the way that their overtimes run, you have to defend one lot and you still get a reply. So you still get the ball back to attack again and you back your offense then as well.
That's right. They can go to and fro for that next 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's the same with going for it on the fourth. Like the Bears went for it on fourth down a couple of times when they could have kicked a field goal that would have made a difference.
Yeah.
Then got pulled up short. It's just the coach's opinion on how they run those plays and stuff like that. Like
I'm 100%
NRL
going for it.
Well, the thing is, the Bears running backs, when they were going short and doing runs, they were making no meters at all. They were getting stopped. The only way they really made meters was passing. Yeah, they weren't getting. Yeah, they done a few of them like on fourth downs. They had to make a yard and they lost 3.
Yeah. No, it just depends on the coach. Some of them back themselves, back their offense on the fourth down when they're that close to the line. Some of them don't. Some of them just take the field goal, take the points, and go at the other end. It's just depends on the coach, really. Because like coaches in the NRL, they'll give you a game plan, do your training through the week and stuff like that. But their communication to the players is the water runners sending out a message or something like that. That's all pre-planned and stuff. No, not anymore. Not during play. They can still do it.
Yeah,
they can still do it in a stoppage.
So.
Yeah, but they can still do it in a stoppage.
Oh, yeah.
If you've got a scrum or there's a stoppage in play, injury, they can still run messages.
They're not going to be able to. They're not going to have time to get out there during scrums.
Nah.
Oh, maybe. Depends how long it takes them to pack it. They've got 30 seconds to pack it.
The other team's going to pack it straight away to keep.
Yeah, but you only have to go to the closest winger, hand him a water bottle and a message, and you can get it through to the rest of the team.
If that other team's got that scrum packed, then it becomes a penalty because that trainer's on the field.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be on the field. That's what I mean. Like, he can be there, But in the NFL, they've got speakers in their helmets and talk to each other and all sorts of shit. The quarterback and the coach work in tandem to come up with results, and you got to trust your quarterback to make a good decision when they make a call, and the quarterback needs to be able to make the call and overcall the coach sometimes for what they see on the field. That's how the good ones operate. So it's just a different sport.
Anyway,
different people have different ways of looking at things. Just like when Wayne Bennett used to always take the 2 because he was guaranteed points that way. Used to do it all the time, and that's why he always did do it, and other coaches didn't. They tried to score them more points. So, just depends on the coach and the outcome.
If I'm Williams, though, after throwing that touchdown pass, I'm telling the special teams to piss off.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But if you tell the special teams to piss off, they're already going to know what you're doing. If you leave your quarterback out there, the only way that you're going to do it is if you have the kicker throw the ball, which happens occasionally. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But
like, the quarterback doesn't have to throw the ball; other people can throw the ball.
Yeah, but he can be out there as a decoy.
But they'd be set up for the quarterback to run it. Like, yeah, they do that sort of stuff all the time, where it goes to a running back and the quarterback runs around in behind the line and gets thrown the ball in the end zone. I think that happened this year.
Yeah, it does happen a lot, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking, risk it, all or nothing, get after it.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I mean, that's just a type of coach I was, just risked it for the biscuit.
Yeah, but it just comes down to a professional opinion, I suppose. So, yeah. What else are you saying this week?
Sonny Luke signs with the Cowboys.
Backup hooker.
I think he could very well play 14.
Yeah, at hooker.
He can play in the halves too.
I haven't seen him play in the halves.
He's come out of that Penrith system. Like, he's going to bring something. And those games he did play for Penrith, there was nothing wrong with the style he played.
Oh, I got nothing against him.
I
just think Mahoney's going to be a better option to start at hooker for you.
He will start there.
Yeah.
I did say that Luke Metcalf's out with his ACL until like round 7 or something, which is going to be a big impact on the Warriors.
That's what they reckon. Yeah, round 7.
But does that bring Jet Cleary into play to start the season?
No. They'll run with either Tanner Boyd or Murray Martin, or the other young fella that they bought. I can't think of his name.
Jet Cleary was going to get an opportunity. He was going to get it in the last couple of rounds of last year.
Yeah.
He was on fire playing reserve grade.
I guess I can see how he goes in the trials too. If he goes out and kills it in the trials, I think you give him an opportunity.
Yeah, most likely.
They might very well carry him as the 14 and start somebody like Tamare Martin.
Yeah. We'll see. The Warriors have broken another NRL record too.
What? Having them?
No, they're the first team to sell out a stadium before the season even starts.
Yeah, because Mount Smart holds 3,000.
It's Warriors Cowboys. It's at Christchurch as well. They're the only team that has ever sold out a game before the season has even kicked off.
How do you know it was the Warriors? Could have been all those travelling supporters.
No, I seen it today. Yeah. No,
Cowboys bought out all the tickets.
Yeah.
So
the Warriors keep doing what they done last season. Every home game, just spell it out. But they are the least. They have the least home games out of everyone in the comp. The Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that
is that because they give up a home game for Magic Round?
No, that's not their home game anyway. Oh yeah, it is. No, but they're 4 less than the team above them.
It'd be, yeah. I
didn't know that. That's a bit shit. I thought it was equal.
No. The fucking Broncos got the most home games.
Broncos always do.
They just play at home anyway. Yeah. They really should rotate where Magic Round's played. It shouldn't be just in Brisbane. For that reason. So, but
they're the away team.
Broncos get big TV numbers. So,
but I've said it since the first Magic Round. Broncos shouldn't play that weekend.
Yeah,
that should be their bye.
Do you know why Broncos get the most TV ratings? Because they're the fucking team that only plays Friday night games.
Yeah, there's that too.
Of course, they're going to get the most the view ratings because they're the only ones that play on those games. If you put another team in there, they'll get more ratings.
And you got dickhead supporters like Jonesy that's got 3 TVs with the one game on it.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Yeah. The Storm are still trying to pursue Lomax. The NRL's looking at stepping in. They offered $200,000 to the Eels. The Eels want a player in compensation. The Storm said, we're not giving you a player. I think the Eels have ground to stand on. I don't think there's really anything the NRL can do because that $200,000 isn't going in. They're not getting a bigger cap because of it. It's not going to help them out on the field whatsoever. And they've just lost to New South Wales, a representative
doesn't matter
winger.
I should give him Eli Katoa for the season.
Yeah, because he's not playing.
It really doesn't matter. Lomax offered himself back to the Eels, and the Eels turned him down. Free signing to any other club.
That's right.
Eels had the opportunity to take him back because they kept the money that they'd already offered him for his seasons anyway. They turned him down, move on. You can't have your cake and eat it all the time.
That's the thing. If Eels don't want him back, he should be free to go.
Neither can Lomax. Lomax can't just go, I don't want to be in a contract and just tear the contract up and then whatever he goes on to doesn't work out.
The players do it all the time. So why is Lomax now the one getting singled out?
Because that was the legal decision. That was
doesn't matter.
What he accepted.
He also
he signed the thing to say that he will not play for another NRL club unless the Eels approve it, and he signed off on that.
And he also because he was also told that he has to come back to Parramatta first. He's gone to Parramatta. Yeah. Parramatta said no.
I think he should at least have to sit out 12 months. Because you got to put some sort of friggin' thing on there to deter other players from doing it.
You're never going to stop.
You need to give them a reason to see out their contracts and not just willy-nilly backwards and forwards.
There's no loyalty anymore, and you're never going to stop it.
Yeah.
No, I still reckon that if you break a contract, you sit out for 12 months. You don't play for any team for that 12 months. If you're homesick, doesn't matter. So unless you get a like-for-like trade or the team's happy with a trade with players. But at the same time, you can't just go to a player and go, look, we want you to go to this club. We don't want you anymore because they don't have to. They've got a contract that the team has to uphold. So, yeah. All right. Who's ready for our NRL previews for this week? I think we got, I think it was Dolphins. Dolphins, Bulldogs, Roosters. So we'll start with the Dolphins. Zach, what's your thoughts on the Dolphins this season?
Missed the finals again.
Missed the finals?
Mm-hmm. Mid-table. Yeah. They've let go of a few players. A couple of old Warriors that have fucking moved on now too. So, yeah. They're running. I've got them in 11th.
11th?
Yes, 11th is what I said.
Yeah, 11th.
Yeah, I know that's what you said. I'm trying to find my ladder to revamp. Hoover?
I've got mine in the bottom 8.
Yeah,
bottom 8?
Yeah, no, you've done really well there, Hoover. You've hit that nail right on the head.
Nah, I've got them in the bottom of the top 8.
Bottom of the top 8?
Yeah.
So 7th or 8th? Or...
I got them 6.
6? You got the Dolphins in 6?
Yeah.
You're optimistic. Look at how look at how they crumbled last year. As soon as they lose fucking couple of players, a lot of teams done it, but
well, I was thinking when I was going through it, the Dolphins were coming on strong at the end of last year. They had a new coach, first year coach as a first grade coach. They were coming on good. Katoa was going good. You know, Nicarima was getting a little bit of a halves combination going there. They've picked up Cobbo, which is going to be a bit of a strike weapon. Like when you look at their centers and outside backs, they've got some real strike out there. And it's Wolf's second year, another year with coach, and he's done the whole Tongan thing and, you know, brought them up as well. So he's not a bad coach. I don't think he gets much pressure if they start poorly, but he'll have to finish strong. If he has a poor season all over, they might look elsewhere. But they were one of the better teams last season, and to be honest, they're one of my dark horses. I don't have them in the 8. I have them finishing, I think it's 10th. No, I've got them finishing 10th.
10th, you said?
So, hey?
10th, you said?
I said 10th. But in saying that, they could go on a bit of a run and be around the middle of the ladder. They could run through to the grand final, and it probably wouldn't surprise me.
I don't see them in the grand final.
I think they could make a run at the finals and cause drama. That's why they're my dark horse.
They lost 2 players last year, back into the season, and it derailed the whole season.
Yeah,
that's Herbie Farnworth.
I think their depth is
and Nicarima.
Their depth is.
They had no other half partner to play with Katoa, and he felt the pressure having to do it all himself. Nicarima's now getting on in age.
Yeah,
and he's gonna get little niggles. So is Katoa with another full season under his belt, full preseason? Is he going to be able to stand up and live up to the hype?
Yeah, I think he will.
He's got great showings that he can be a great halfback, but
he's a great organising halfback. His kicking game's great, and his game management. He's going to be a superstar by the end of his career. So, yeah.
Do the Dolphins
just needs to find that half? I think if they just find that half partner that can take the pressure on him, I think it takes the Dolphins up a lot. Like they've got a pretty good team. Like, I don't think they're going to be too far back. I don't see them dropping too far. I think they'll be around about the same. It'll just depend whether or not they crack the 8 this year or not. So, yeah, but yeah, I've got them down as me dark horse.
Playing Cobbo on the wing or in the centres?
The wing. Yeah, I'd run him as wing.
Yeah. You've still got Farnworth there. He doesn't displace Farnworth, and then you've got Averillo as well. And I wouldn't be moving Averillo.
Didn't Averillo moved on?
That's the best position. Hey,
isn't Averillo getting moved on
after this season? I think. I don't think it's this season. So.
You got to keep Cobbo happy. Broncos they found that out. When he was happy, he played great football. If he gets unhappy, he's done. He's overpaid.
Cobbo also wanted to play fullback too. He is not a fullback. He wasn't getting in that fullback.
I think he can. I think he can, but I don't think he's in the back line ball playing type fullback.
He's very much like Latrell Mitchell.
Yeah, but the thing is, right?
Latrell ball play a little bit though.
At Brisbane, you weren't putting Cobbo over Walsh as fullback. At the Dolphins, you're not putting Cobbo over what's his name? Dolphins fullback?
The
Hammer? Yeah. Yeah, you're not putting him over him either. Really?
No, and then they've got...
It also depends.
They've got Trey Fuller there as well.
You'd be really looking at the games closely because you can quite easily slide the Hammer wide and give him a little bit of width and have Cobbo slide back inside and organise that line.
Yeah.
Well, the Hammer did play wing, didn't he?
We've all seen the Hammer out wide, open space. Very hard to catch.
Cobbo's a strong ball carrier. So I don't think you put him in the centres because he's too valuable bringing the ball back on the start-off set.
He's a strong ball carrier
That's
when he wants to play. That's the thing.
Yeah.
When he wants to play, yeah, he's good. Same as Latrell Mitchell. When he wants to play, he's one of the best players on the park. But when he doesn't want to play, you won't see him.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. All right, Uva, how do you think the Bulldogs are going to
go? I got him sitting in 8th. I don't like him sitting in 8th. I don't think they. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they'll make the top 8, but I've got him sitting in 8th.
I was saying just before, I seen a photo of Critter, and he is ripped as shit.
Yeah, but
so you see that every season where players come out like that.
That's the thing. They're all ripped and that.
Yeah.
But like they were, I seen a prediction there. They were saying Dogs could be anywhere from 1st to 4th. The ceiling for them, but their floor can be anywhere between 11th to 15th. Like,
yeah, I think they've got to sort out how to play Burton and Galvin together.
Well,
I don't think they do.
You just put.
I was listening. No, I was listening to Willie Mason the other night, and I actually 100% agree with Mason. You move Matt Burton to 13.
Yeah,
and
I'd do that.
And you've got a number 7 that's playing in reserve grade at the moment. Apparently, he is the next bee's knees to come out of Belmore. You play him beside Galvin there. Move Galvin back to 6 and just let Galvin do his little fancy fucking. Yeah, I can actually see Burton going to 13. He's an extra ball playing 6. He's only wearing the 13 on his back. He can still kick. He can float. Well, I think that could be his only downside is his defense, whether he can keep up with the extra tackles.
When he was playing center, his defense was really good. That's why he was such a good center.
But that's right. He's also out a lot wider. Playing at 13, he's going to be tucked inside.
I think
he's going to be tackling the bigger blokes.
Yeah,
even at 6, his defense, he's outside his second rower and beside his center, so he's still. Yeah, I think that could be where he's found out.
I think it's going to look pretty positive for the Bulldogs because Galvin's got a full preseason now, gets to know the boys, gets around them. Crichton's still there that can still produce magic moments now and then. This coach is secure. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere. So they've had a really good season, but I've got them. They will have a good season, but I've got them dropping out of the 8th this year, and that's literally only because of other teams and their movements and stuff. Because the Bulldogs were one of the best teams last year, and they were close to matching it with the Broncos, Penrith, all those other teams. So, that's what I mean by there's about 6 teams out of the 8 that could end up in the 8, and I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to be a really close competition this season, and you can't fit all the teams into the 8. Some have to miss out. I've got other teams ahead of the Bulldogs, and I think they're one of the ones that'll drop out, but I think they'll come back better for it next season. So, where have you got them, Zach?
6th. I think they fall a little from last season simply because they had such a good run. I think they've got a lot harder games this year. Like they blew teams off the park at the start of the year, just pure attack, and towards the back end, the defensive sides just played on it and matched them, and that's when they started losing a few games. I think unless they come off and blow them up, teams out of the park again, I don't think if they have to get into that grind, they'll get beat. So they will drop.
Well, I've got the Raiders in 8th, and the Bulldogs could easily finish above the Raiders. But the Raiders won the minor premiership. I couldn't take them out of the 8 completely. So
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've got 5 teams there that I can slot in as 8th spot.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be a pretty close competition from 1 through to 13, maybe.
No, I reckon the top 4 are pretty. Well, the way that I've got mine, I reckon they're pretty safe.
Nah.
Yeah, I think my top 4 are guaranteed an 8 spot. I think bottom 8 aren't. So. All right, Roosters.
3-pack of
They gain Robson. The Roosters gain Robson and they gain DCE. They've still got a very young team with 2 experienced players coming in. I think DCE is going to make a big difference to Sam Walker in the halves with helping him out and doing that organising and show his experience. But I think Robson's going to be their best signing that they're going to have because his work ethic, defence, and dummy half work's really good. And I think they've been lacking that a little bit. It opens someone like Connor Watson to play lock or at 14 at least. So I had trouble with placing the Roosters because I think they've always been that team that you expect to make the 8 every season and then they come close or only just scrape in. I've still got them doing the same thing and in 7th. So I think they make the 8. I think DCE is going to make an organising sort of difference, but I think Robson's going to be the biggest signing that they've had because their forward pack's unbelievable with White and, a few of those other players that are coming through. They've still got Radley.
When he's on the park.
Yeah, when he's on the park. Yeah. They've got Nikawaze out wide. His last season. Tupu, he's been great for his whole career and hasn't really slowed down. Probably his last season. So it'd be a little bit of turnover next season. Then you got Tedesco running off a DCE or a Robson in the middle of the park with the ball as well. Like Tedesco will never let you down. So they've got a very, very good team. It'll be just nice to see how they actually run as a team, to be honest.
I like how you said they're a young side. They're not that young.
They're pretty old.
Oh, through the forwards and that they are.
Not really. All those forwards have been around for a while.
I think they're a pretty young side.
Connor Watson feels like he's been around for 15 years.
Yeah. That's the thing, but young is 18, 19-year-olds.
I think they're at the maturity of there's a premiership there for the taking, and they've just got to, put the experience in there that can take them to that next level.
Sam Walker's coming into his 6th season. Like, he's been around for a while. Radley's been
I've already said that I'm not the biggest fan of Sam Walker. He makes it up on the go on his head, and
it works for him, doesn't it?
Not really. He hasn't won a premiership. Just scrapes into the finals.
It's working for him. Are you playing in the NRL?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
You can't even fucking tackle without getting yourself knocked out.
Yeah,
that was one time.
Yeah, and then you retired after that.
At least Radley tries to go back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have him in 7th. Right. I think, Robson's, fuck the Roosters. I want Robbo back. It will be interesting to see how Robson plays under Trent Robinson. And, that style that the Roosters like to play, I am very interested in see how Robson adjusts to playing that.
Yeah. So. It'll be interesting. I can agree with that.
But DCE.
I think they're in for a good season if those players can stay on the field.
Well,
because they do have a lot. They do get a lot of injuries.
That's the big thing. Even DCE's career, there's not major injuries. Like a couple little niggles here and there. He missed a couple of weeks, but Hasn't had a major one. He's getting the back end of his career. We all know this. Tedesco, same thing. Back end of his career. Like they're one ACL away from retirement.
I think the best thing for the Roosters is that Sevilla stayed. So he's going to stay there. He's not moving on somewhere else looking for another opportunity, because I think their future can be built around him, not necessarily in the halves. It'll be like you said with Burton, moving to lock or something like that. But he's a very good player, and to have a player like DCE with the experience from rep games and everything that he brings to that team is going to be just a benefit to him.
Like, you could very well nearly play him at 13.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, straight off the bat, train him.
He's still very young though.
Doesn't matter. Give him game experience, playing beside DCE. You're going to move Walker to 6. Have Sevilla playing.
Well, Walker has. Yeah, Walker has a lot of injuries as well. Like, he hasn't got through a whole season yet. So I think Sevilla's opportunity will come.
It's because he's skinnier, if he
takes it with both hands. Hey?
Walker is skinnier than Jonathan Thurston. Like, he's very... When he runs around, he looks very bony. Like, there's and not much meat on the little fella.
You've got plenty of meat you can give him.
So, and you are one to talk.
Where do you have him, Mover?
I have him 3rd.
What?
Yeah, I got him up the top 4. Oh. I do. I really don't like my top 4.
I actually am interested in your reason behind them moving that high up the ladder.
I reckon DC is going to spark it for him. He's going to be another Cooper Cronk going to come in there, and I reckon, he hasn't got many seasons left in him. Neither does Tedesco, either, like we just said. I reckon they'll play out of their skin this season. They haven't got to really worry about Origin, because I don't see Tedesco making Origin again this year. They don't have to worry about any of that. So all they've got to do is just focus on their game. Like you said, Robson, good pick up for the hooker and all that.
I think, well, see, they do have Origin because they're going to lose Robbo.
Yeah, but
you're going to lose DCE. He's going to go into camp, whether he plays for the Maroons or not. I think he goes into camp just for his experience. And you got Connor Watson will go into camp for the Blues.
Yeah,
and this all depends on how Brayley plays for the Sharks and how he starts the season. If he comes out and starts the season like he played last year, I think he becomes a Blues 9 this year, and Robson or Connor Watson, one of them misses out. Can't have all 3 of them in the camp.
No, you can't. No. Maybe Brayley comes in and fills that 14. Robson keeps his incumbency.
So, but Brayley coming in, like, it's only a 9 for 9. Then, like, Connor Watson playing 14, he's got that ability to play in the centres, come on at 13.
Yeah, but you've got 6 on the bench now. That'll apply to Origin as well, that 6 on the bench. So that utility player doesn't... You could have an out-and-out hooker to cover hooker.
That just means Burton might actually wear the 18 and get out on the field.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a new thing this year, is that you're going to have a 18, 19 player, and, do you go with 2 extra backs as that 18, 19 in case something happens and stock the other 4 up with forwards? Or it's going to be interesting to see what their strategies are going to be for it, but I think they've killed the utility player.
Just be like the Warriors, run second rowers as centres and wingers.
Well,
that's all the Warriors do.
That's my
because
belief.
New Zealand players are all the same size.
Yeah, and they can all run that good.
I think that 19th man, a lot of teams will pick a back rower that can go out into the centres and a centre shift to fullback or the wing. And then you'll have your 18th man. Yeah, he'll be... I think he'll more than likely be a half.
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. So next week we'll do the Rabbits, Dragons, and the Sharks, and that doesn't leave very. Oh, yeah. So I might just mention while we're here too, we're recording on Monday next week because Hoover's got a birthday to attend.
Time are we thinking Monday?
Well, I get home from work about 7.
That's good. So I'm playing golf. Yeah.
I'm at work Monday and Tuesday day shift.
Coming to Tamworth, play golf on Monday, Hoover, before going to Sydney.
It's Australia Day. I am thinking about playing golf next week, but
is Monday Australia Day?
Yeah, Monday's Australia Day.
I don't remember these things because I'm a shift worker.
Yeah. A shit worker.
Yeah, that's
shift
right.
Worker.
Yeah, shit worker.
I got a written warning this week.
Yeah, see, shit worker. But yeah, no, I'm thinking of having a hit on Monday. I was heading away shooting this weekend, but the place I was meant to go to is meant to get to 45 degrees Saturday, Sunday. So,
yeah. They reckon it's supposed to be a hot one.
You won't see anything.
Or
you'll be all hiding in the shade.
Nah, a couple of rivers that run through it, so it is a good opportunity to get out there and get a few pigs, but the you can't fire too many shots. The barrel heats up to pretty quick. So
yeah. No, what going on that this week, a new game come out, Hunting Simulator VR.
We don't have VR, so
yeah,
I do. So don't know whether to check it out or
now,
not.
Just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, both Hoover and I, and shooting for a lot of years, we have taken Jason shooting. He probably should stay away from Hunting Simulator. Although, see, the Hunting Simulator, he might be all right at it.
Yeah.
He's not going to jump into the fan, and he won't attempt to shoot his foot off.
Yeah. But the thing is, it'll be dark with it on, so he'll get scared, and he'll try and run to people and leave and just disconnect the spotlight on us all.
Whatever.
Funniest night, heading out the farm, and I just dropped all my lights. Johnson in the passenger seat, near shitting himself. With a spotlight hanging out the window, just because he was too scared.
All right. Do you want to do trivia or no?
Read out the questions and we'll decide if we want to do them or not.
I actually did think of a question the other day. I just never got around to getting it. I've been flat out the last 3 days, prepping for more rain next week.
I've still got a couple left from last week. So I've got name the team, and I think it's name the year, and then we'll do name the player because I haven't actually written a third one out.
I'm not going to get name the year.
Well, you didn't even know what year the friggin' Warriors went to a grand final.
Yeah, 2007, 11, 15.
We've got name the team, name the year, and we'll go name the player. I can do one up on the spot. Well, Hoover won last week, so Zach, you choose.
He's Googling.
I was. I'm going to do it next week. Johnson's going to get an opportunity to win 1 point.
Okay.
That one there, you won't. It actually come on the radio the other day. I'm like, that is a name I haven't heard for a long fucking time. And he was a very well-known sportsman.
Well, what do you want? Do you want name the team, name the year, or name the player?
Let's go with year.
All right. Name the year. In this year, the Patriots won the Super Bowl over the Panthers in the NFL. The Bulldogs beat the Roosters in the grand final. Arsenal went an entire season undefeated to win the Premier League. Port Adelaide beat Brisbane in the AFL grand final. Shane Warne becomes first spinner to take 500 wickets. The Olympics were held in Athens. Red Sox win the Baseball World Series. Danny Williams knocks out Mike Tyson in a championship bout. What year was it?
Having a tent, Hoover. Arsenal become the Invincibles.
Please don't make me read it out again.
Do I have to say my name?
Yeah.
but I don't want to say my name.
I'm going to say team.
No. No. Zach?
2019.
It's 2004.
I didn't hear half of it.
2004. All right.
It wasn't even Arsenal to give it away.
Wasn't it? What did the Roosters Bulldogs?
The Olympics.
Yeah.
Sydney, and then Athens was the return to the.
All right, Uva, do you want to name the player or name the team?
Player.
All right.
Didn't we do that last week, actually, the player?
Yeah, but it's a different player.
Oh, righto.
It's the same player, Hoover.
This player was born the 15th of June, 1986. Was an Australian professional rugby league footballer.
See?
He came from Marimba, Wyoming Magpies, on the Central Coast Division Rugby League, and former assistant coach at North Queensland Cowboys. This player has played he made his debut at the Melbourne Storm. He played at the New Zealand Warriors. He moved to the Sydney Roosters. Then he moved to the Cronulla Sharks. Yeah. Then he moved to the Penrith Panthers. And then he went to the Catalan Dragons, where he finished his career.
Hoover, James Maloney.
Yeah.
Are you fucking deaf?
Hey?
I said Zach fucking 3 fucking teams ago.
Did you actually?
Yes.
That's why I got in straight away.
Well, do you want to do the bonus question?
Yeah, do the bonus question.
Zach wins it. I just want to get rid of this one.
You give it away when you said that he
was the assistant coach of the North Queensland Cowboys.
Yeah.
I thought it might have. Where's the thing going? Name the team. This team is an NFL team. They have the third oldest franchise in the NFL, established in 1919.
The Ravens.
No. The Ravens came into the competition in 1996. Zach, do you want to have a guess?
No, you got to finish the question. That was the rule.
No. Oh. They are the only non-profit community-owned Major League professional sports team based in the US. They hold the record for the most wins in NFL history. They play at Lambeau Field. They won the first 2 Super Bowls under Vince Lombardi, which the Super Bowl trophy is named after. Their colours are dark green, gold, and white. That doesn't it?
No, just shining the light on it.
Yeah.
Please repeat the question.
You for real?
Why not?
Oh, this is an NFL team. They are the third oldest franchise in the NFL, established in 1919. They are the only non-profit community-owned Major League professional sports team based in the US. They hold the record for the most wins in NFL history. They play at Lambeau Field. They have won the first 2 Super Bowls under Vince Lombardi, which the Super Bowl trophy is named after. Their colours are dark green, gold, and white.
Can I phone a friend?
I wouldn't really say gold. I really wouldn't say gold.
I actually don't know, so it's just a guess, and I'm going to say Green Bay.
Yeah. Green Bay Packers. I don't know why they never say yellow.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't really say gold.
No.
It was the gold I was trying to pick.
Yeah.
Well, Cessnock's black and gold.
Yeah, well, they are black and gold.
Yeah, but no, when you look at a lot of them...
There was a few years there where it was definitely yellow.
Yeah.
Hey?
I've definitely got a black and yellow jersey in my cupboard.
Yeah, it's that way.
Yeah, that's just what they do. They do the same with the Tigers. They say it's black and gold. It's fucking orange.
Yeah.
So. All right. Any game news this week you just want to talk about?
No, I've just been playing Speedway.
Just playing Speedway?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I bought. I didn't buy. I got Days Gone as well.
I did see you played that.
Have you given it a go yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been...
Don't they have a PS5 upgrade for it?
I'm going to say yes. So. Yeah.
Why didn't you get 7 Days to Die instead?
Well, I did look at that as well, but I've also looked at The Last of Us.
Last of Us is good.
Yeah.
That's probably the greatest video game ever made.
It's free.
There's a lot to it. Yeah, the remastered version.
That's the remastered one. I had it on there when I first got this screen. It's actually really good. The graphics on it are amazing.
Yeah.
So I've actually downloaded the Horizon Forbidden West, the second one to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm downloading that at the moment. I haven't played the second one, and they announced this week that there's a third one coming out at some stage. So looking forward to that. But I've got a feeling that's going to coincide with a PS6. So, yeah. But you, Zach, what have you been doing just Ark?
Yeah, every time I jump on there, I look, and Zach's on Ark. I've got to buy I've got to buy one of those memory sticks so I can get more games.
External hard drive.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
We seen one there the other day, 4 terabyte one. This was 4 terabytes for 100 and I think it was 180.
Get it?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Get
still
it?
Expensive.
No, it's not because I still paid $160 for a 2 terabyte one.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, mine's full at the moment. I can't get any more games on it.
I've got 2 of them actually.
Well, I went through and deleted a heap of games that Bray put on there the other day, to only find out that he paid for all them ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With his own money or yours?
No, with his own money.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah. But he's got them back now anyway.
Yeah.
I was going to say, deleting them shouldn't matter because he still paid for them. They still be in the cloud there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to go back. And I'm telling you.
Still a pain in the ass to come home and you old man deleted all your games off the PlayStation. You got to wait for them to load back on.
Well, I wanted to get Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I didn't have enough space, so I just thought stuff.
I can't get into Mortal Kombat.
Finish him.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can do the boxing game that I've got, but that's about as far as I get with fighting games. Otherwise, I can't. It's just mashing a controller to me. That and Tekken, I can't get into.
I don't mind the odd UFC game. They're very.
UFC I can sort of do, but not for ages.
UFC shits me to tears, like because you go through, you do all these. Same with boxing, you do all these preps and everything, and you're starting to build your way up through the thing, and then you've just hit the age where you got to retire.
Yeah.
Undisputed's not like that.
And
Undisputed
shits me to tears.
Undisputed's actually really good. I was Australian champion there at one stage. I actually thought about re-downloading that the other day. I don't mind Undisputed. That one's set up really good.
So I haven't looked at wrestling too.
Yeah, I think I'll go back and forward trying to play the wrestling games, and I just can't get into them. I used to like them when I was younger.
It's not the same.
But I don't really watch wrestling anymore. And
So I'm just thinking of more games for Piper. Because
I used to like playing Royal Rumble. That was good in the WWE SmackDown.
Well, see, Piper's getting pretty good at Fortnite. She finished.
She get 1 kill?
No, she finished second the other day.
Where'd she hide?
I don't know. That's all she does. She just hides, and then then the storm will come, and then she'll just run. But yeah, she finished second. She had like 5 kills as well.
I cannot get behind Fortnite. I fucking tried, and I fucking hate it.
I just don't like the building part of it. The rest of it's not too bad. I don't mind battle royals. That's why I like playing Red Sec and stuff.
Yeah, that shit me too.
I don't actually mind it.
I like downloading into the game, and I got my gun.
No, Red Sec was all right when all 3 of us were there playing it.
Apart from me getting killed all the time.
Yeah, but it was the first time you'd ever played it. Plus, me and Zach actually have the game and play the multiplayer too. So we're pretty decent at it. So
yeah, well, you have logged in a couple of 1,000 hours.
No, I think I've only got 200 and something. That's not much. I'm on like level 99, and there's people on there that are on level 240. I'm like, fucking hell. I did finish the what's it called? The season pass or whatever it is. So the battle pack thing. So yeah, I've never finished a battle pack before, but I've completely finished the battle pack. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of jumping on there later, but I got to edit this and stuff. So yeah. Have you seen that? The PS6 they reckon that it's going to be like fucking a Switch, where you've got a screen that you can take with you and stuff.
Oh yeah, the little portable one. Is that the way?
Yeah. Well, it's still got, you can still connect it to the TV and everything. I don't think they'll do that. It's going to be a pretty powerful system, and I don't think you can do that with the Nintendo. So
yeah, but they were talking about a new PSP, so not the one like I've got the Portal. They were talking about the actual PSP where you can put the little discs in, and it'll be a standalone system.
I'd say you'd download them. I don't think you'd have to get discs.
I don't think you will this time. Yeah. I think it will be a lot.
It'll just connect to the Wi-Fi and it'll just download it directly there.
So when I had the PSP, being a standalone system, it wasn't connected through the PlayStation system. It wasn't linked with my PlayStation. So
they'll have it so you can link and stuff.
Yeah, but my Portal's playing up at the moment. I was trying to play it the other day. It just would not connect with the PS5 at all.
Yeah, I haven't really got any use for it because I can't. Like, I can take it to work, but I don't stop long enough to need it.
Yeah, it's good for me. Rains at work, I can check on my dinosaurs.
Yeah. When it's raining at my work, I'm usually working. So
that's because you do nothing when it's fucking dry or it's too dusty. You better pull up, have a little nap.
I don't do that. Anyway, he's got anything else this week? Tennis started.
The Speedway's kicking off down in Victoria at the moment. That's where I should.
Yeah, Supercars will be. I think they start next month.
Yeah, that's where I would have been, but I postponed the holidays. But
yeah.
So
I've just been loving watching the NFL, to be honest.
Yeah, the NFL has been really good.
I'm at a point where I'm a little bit over the Australian summer. I'm actually ready for footy.
Yeah, no, I'm getting ready for the footy.
It's these couple of weeks that the Test series finish. There's no one-day series. I can't get behind T20.
The BBL's already in its finals, and it feels like it's only just started.
Yeah, well, there's one on tonight now, isn't there?
Yeah, Perth and Sixers.
No, the Perth knocked Sixers out last night.
Hobart's on now.
Yeah.
I think Sixers play on Friday.
No, they got knocked out in the Challenge Cup. Yeah, they got done by 40-something runs, 50-something runs.
Yeah.
I actually just got a notification. Game on in Hobart for a blockbuster. Must be raining in Hobart. Been reduced to 10 overs each.
There you go.
Yeah. What shit.
Also,
I don't know. I used to like going to a 10-over comp because it was just beer drinking from 7 o'clock in the morning and a little bit of cricket.
I suppose it would be exciting watching professional cricketers just sit around drinking and that'd be right.
We were only semi-professional. I wouldn't go as far as saying professional, but
whatever.
Mate, I was professional, mate. I was just there to fucking make runs.
What I will talk about before we talk about it after the show's over, Zarafa fight. What a letdown that was.
What a piece of shit.
That fight has been coming between those two families for a long time, and just called off like that. That was a shit outcome. So, I didn't see it because I was in bed.
Never did he. He couldn't see either.
Yeah, well, that was the problem, wasn't it? So, yeah.
I got up Saturday morning and bet void.
Yeah. No, I've seen that. I'm glad we didn't lose it.
When it's void like that, you don't lose it. So worst thing is they readjust all your odds. So they left all the odds how it was. I probably nearly cash out before the Juventus game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, we got a pretty good cash out on the Bears game, so probably left it a bit late.
Probably should have listened to me. Like I told you,
let it ride.
Yeah. Well, we cashed out and we've increased our little pot. So, what bets have you got this week?
I'm gonna back Australian NBA games. Both my games are tomorrow night. Perth Wildcats versus Cairns Taipans.
Do that. Like, pick whatever you want this week.
Who are you picking? Wildcats or Taipans?
Wildcats. And Sydney Kings versus Tasmania Jack Jumpers.
You want the Kings?
Yes.
Hoover?
Fuck's sake.
Paddy Pingett?
Yep. And
just pick whatever.
Or the Broncos. Basketball.
I definitely would not go the Broncos. Broncos played.
Well, I'm going Pats and Seahawks.
Yeah, I just don't think Broncos win.
So our bet for this week will be the Wildcats, the Kings, Paddy the Baddie, Celtics.
Your voices are really high
Pats
pitched
and the
moment.
Seahawks.
Yeah, they're like really high pitched.
Yeah, mate.
That's all right. All right. Due to technical difficulties and time constraints, I think that's bye from me this week anyway. So I'll recording a bit earlier next week. I might release it a bit earlier next week because otherwise it just doesn't. Sport changes day to day, so the 3-day-old podcast won't survive very much. So,
See ya.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Thank you for joining Zach Hoover and I on the Incoherent podcast. If you'd like to follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from, also head over to our Facebook page and follow us there. We're also on Instagram, the Incoherent podcast. Thank you. Bye.
Post for the podcast and
see you later.
See you.